left side. Inside the 5, and he turns the pylon. Did he get in? Yes, he did.
Blocked by Hale. And she'll get the kill.
All right, hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. And tonight we have the Frontier Volleyball Showdown. We have the Frontier Redhawks field hockey team versus the Frontier girls varsity soccer team. I'm joined with Ronan Karnes and Declan Jaklovic and Kevin Murphy here tonight. So it's going to be a good game. Again, this is just for fun, but this will close out our fall sports. And after this game, so this will be to 3 sets, best of 2. So whoever wins 2 wins the game. But they're going to shake hands here. Again, it's the field hockey team versus the girls soccer team. We'll see who comes away with the win today in the volleyball showdown. I'm going to try my best with names. So luckily, the field hockey team, they got their names on their back, so that should be helpful. I know a couple of the soccer players, but we'll see what happens here in South Deerfield. All right. All right, here we go. So the soccer team is going to start off with serving here in the first set. Hayes and Modesto were fighting there. They're getting aggressive. All right, here we go. Here comes the serve. And hitting in the net, first point. Kate Walker hits it in the net, so point goes to the soccer team. Good serve there by number 8. Oh, that one goes in to the ground. So 1-1. And let's see who's serving. Good serve there. Bump. They're set and hit over by Skylar Steele into the donut hole. Nice job by Skylar Steele there. And looks like we won't be switching who serves. Or no, they will. They're still figuring out rotating. And they're still trying to figure out who's going to serve here. Still 1-1. Oh, 2-1. It is 2-1. They fixed the scoreboard. Declan was right. I was wrong. Here comes the serve. And just short. So back to serve. Trying to see who it is. Amelia Bouchard's going to serve, and they'll let it go out. So 3-2. Soccer up by 1. They're hype. After getting that point. again, after this game, we have the boys football team versus the boys soccer team. Nice serve by Skylar Steele. Wow. 4-2. A lot of power behind that serve. Another serve by Steele. That will go to the field hockey team. 4-3. And back to serve is Macy DeMayo. Good serve. Hit over by Hayes. DeMayo bumps it. Walker will let it go. Goes out of bounds as Jazzy Hayes is hyped. 5-3. And back to serve now is Jazzy Hayes. We have the Red Hawks versus the Blue Hawks today. DeMayo, hit over by Walker. Nice job by DeMayo and Kate Walker there. That'll make it 5-4. And Kate Walker will serve. This to make it 5-5. 6-4. They'll let her serve again now. Oh, that one will go over and out. But it's going to be 6-4. Back to serve. Here's one of the soccer players, and that one goes out. 6-5. We got the Red Hawk here tonight. And back to serve is Harper Modesto. Set, hit over. Oh, and the field hockey team can't get it over there. Jazzy Hayes is hype. 7-5. Back to serve is number 8. Bouchard hits it, and it goes out of bounds. 8-5. The girls' soccer team up by 3. Callie Gifford back to serve. And that one can't quite get it over. 8-6. And back to serve is number 3. Stepped over the line. So they're going to give the point. Point to the girls soccer team. Callie Gifford back to serve again. Oh, nope. See who's going to... Mila there. Back to serve. And that doesn't quite get over. 9-7. Jazzy Hayes and Harper Modesto having some words for each other at the net. And that one goes in the net. 10-7. Skylar Steele back to serve. A rocket of a serve. But that one goes out of bounds. 10-8. Field hockey down by 2. And Amelia Bouchard back to serve for the field hockey team. That one coming our way. So I get a hold of that one, saving the laptop there. 11-8. And back to serve is Jazzy Hayes. Whoa, what a serve from Hayes. Nice return. DeMeo with the nice dig there. We've seen a couple of those from her. And back to serve again is Jazzy Hayes. 12-8. Nice power on that serve. Modesto hits it over. Hayes will dig it. Hit over by Gifford. Good rally we have. First good rally. And Walker with the miss hit there. And that'll make it 13-8. And back to serve again is Jazzy Hayes. Hayes with the miss hit there. Point goes to the field hockey team. 13-9. Again, this will be first of 3 sets. Nice serve from Macy DeMeo there. Head over by Gifford. Head at the net by Harper Modesto. Point goes to the field hockey team. 13-10. And back to serve is Macy DeMeo. Bella Orell will check in. And a lot of stepping over the nets. Words to the referee there. 13-11. Steele hits it and hit over. Point goes to the field hockey. Now 13-12. Field hockey coming back here. And Macy DeMeo back to serve again. Good serves from her. Hit over by Skylar Steele. Orell with the miss hit there. 14-12. Just as field hockey was coming back. Another serve here from the soccer team. That one goes in the net. 14-13. Again, first to 25. And Bella Orell will serve. That one doesn't quite get over. Point for the soccer team. And back to serve is Callie Gifford. Gifford with a good serve. DeMeo will set it. Good job by her there. 16-13. And Gifford back to serve again. 16-13. Good serve. DeMeo digs it. Modesto hits it over. Steele hits it over. Modesto hits it over. Steele. Hit over on Modesto again. Harper having a good rally here. Nice return by the soccer team. Point goes to the field hockey team. I think someone stepped over the line there. Back to serve is Harper Modesto. Close set we have here. Modesto can't get it over the net. Carter Miller from the Sands says the ball's got to go over the net. 17-14. Try to get a name here. That one doesn't get quite over net. 17-15. Back to serve is Macy DeMeo. Good serve. Hayes will set Steele. She hits it into the net. Not happy with herself there. 17-16. DeMayo will serve again. And another point. Finally tied up. The Red Hawk is here tonight. Good serve again by Macy DeMayo. Oh, nice block by Harper Modesto. And field hockey's going to take their first lead of this set. Hayes will hit it. Returned by Steele. And it goes into the net. 18-18. And Jazzy Hayes will be back to serve. That one goes in the net. So field hockey taking a lead here. 19-18. Will the soccer team be able to return that one? They do. Nice job by Steele there. Right over by Modesto. 20-18. 5 points away from victory in this first set is the field hockey team. Macy DeMayo doing a good job on the service line. And I jinxed her there. She hits it into the net. Skylar Steele will serve. 19-20. Soccer team down by 1. That one goes into the net. 21-19. 4 points away from victory in this first set is the field hockey team. Mayo gets it over, instantly returned, and hit by Amelie Bouchard, but it's too low. So down by 1 is the soccer team, and Skylar Steele will serve here again. That one goes over the net. And unreturnable. So an ace for Skylar Steele. All tied up again, 21-21. DeMayo digs it. Hit over by Bella Orell. Returned by the soccer team. And that one goes long. Point goes to the girls soccer team, 22-21. Steele will be back to serve again. Oh, Steele mishits it. She's upset with herself there. 22-22. Macy DeMayo is going to serve here again. She's done a good job of that. Nice dig there. Steele hits it. Hayes can't quite get it. 23-22. 2 points away from victory is the field hockey team now. They trailed a lot of this game. That one doesn't get quite over the net. Kelly Gifford will serve here. 23-23. Both teams just need 2 points. Win by 2. So DeMayo digs it. Nice dig by her. She's seen a couple of those tonight. She'll dig it again. Hit over on Modesto. Steele will hit it over. Dug again by by DeMayo. Steele tried to go for the jumping return. 24-23. Set point. Macy DeMayo back to serve. And that will win. Field hockey will win the first set. And so we'll go to the second set, where the first one, very close. Girls soccer, they're going to have a quick talk over here. Same with field hockey. Talk things over. so we'll go to the second set of action. We'll see what happens. That was a good set by both teams there. Field hockey has a chance to win it all. We'll probably play 3 sets anyways, though. But we're going to take a quick break. So we'll be right back. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television in this volleyball showdown between the girls' soccer team and the girls' field hockey team. We'll be right back. All right, hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Tom Albert, Declan, Ronan, and Kevin Murphy here tonight. For the volleyball showdown, we have the girls' field hockey team versus the girls' varsity soccer team. And the first set was won by the field hockey team in kind of a come from behind victory. They were down most of the first set, and field hockey pulled it off. So, and back to serve is Macy DeMeo. The coaches for both teams, Morgan Mason, who's the volleyball captain, and an ace there for Macy DeMeo. That'll make it 1-0. Nice serve there. So Macy back to serve again. This will be returned. And 2 points for the field hockey team. Macy DeMeo back to serve again. Another good serve. That'll be returned. Point goes to the girls' soccer team. 2-1. Skylar Steele back to serve. And an ace. Nobody was going to get that one. 2-2. Steele to serve again. Same spot. Nobody's going to get that one. Mason Mayo's going right in the middle where it was served to. Another good serve. DeMeo digs it. And another point. Another ace for Skylar Steele. She's doing a good job at the service line. Maybe next year she'll play volleyball. Hit over by DeMeo. Ooh. Point. A lot of volleyballs coming over to me tonight. Not normally the case. So, a couple times I've had to be in action. 4-3. And that'll be hit over and out of bounds by the field hockey team. That was by Kaylin. Maybe. Another ace steal, doing a good job serving. 6-3. And I miss it there again. Number 3, she's making, that's 2 in a row. Kalinowski. Seven to 4. And Macy DeMeo is going to serve again. This will be returned, it looks like. Because she stepped over the line. Kelly Gifford, because she stepped over the line, they're going to give field hockey the point, 7-5. Macy DeMeo is going to serve again. Kalinowski taken out. Bouchard put in. This will be returned. A lot of power on that. Instantly returned. Nice volley we got going on. And a miss it there by Kate Walker, 8-5. Steele back to serve here. And a miscommunication there by Bouchard and the other player. Nine to 5. Steele back to serve again. No movement on that serve. Modesto tried to get it over. She's upset there. 10-5. And there we go. Finally a missed serve from Skylar Steele there. 10-6. And Macy DeMeo back to serve. Gifford will hit it over. Bouchard will hit it over. And nobody hits it for the soccer team there. Field hockey gets the point. 10-7. Macy DeMeo back to serve again. This will be returned. Mayo digs it. Bouchard will hit it over. Bouchard hits it over again. And that makes it 10-8. And Macy DeMeo back to serve. And hit into the net. Unfortunate there. 10-9. Macy DeMeo back to serve once again. Modesto with the push over there. He's complaining to the ref there. 10-10. Steele will check in. Oh, they should have let it go. They're getting returned though. Frontier, the soccer team running a little bit of a trouble now. It was once 10-6. Now it's 11-10. Bouchard will hit it over. Hayes to steal, and they can't get it over the net. 12-10. Field hockey winning. And Macy DeMayo back to serve again. DeMayo digs it. Bouchard will hit it over. Hayes sets steal. She'll hit it over. Goes out of bounds. Point goes to the soccer team. 11-12. Gifford back to serve. Bella. And over to Fahey, but unable to return it. 12-12. Tied up again. Who's going to serve this time? Who's back to serve? Not sure what's going on now. Oh, the ball was stuck. Callie Gifford back to serve. Goes into the net. Not quite into the net. Frontier, they couldn't get it over there. Macy DeMayo to serve again. Steele and Modesto both went over the net there, so they'll just good job by the field hockey team getting that point, but a bit of Doug there. Steele will hit it over. Bouchard to Modesto. And they can't get it over there. 15-12. And back to serve is Macy DeMayo. Another ace for her. Now field hockey running away with it. Macy DeMayo back to serve again. Oh, they should have let it go. Another ace. And a fumble. 17-12. Field hockey running away with it. That one will go out of bounds. Point goes to the girls' soccer team. Steele back to serve. Fahey to Orel, over to Modesto. She'll hit it over. Steele will dig it. Pushed over by Modesto. Nice job by her there. She'll push it over again. Steele will dig it. Instantly return. Modesto being a big blocker there. And soccer can't get it over. 18-13. And Macy DeMayo will serve again. Steele will dig it. Hayes will hit it. And can't quite get it over there. 19-13. Field hockey could close this one out. Good return. Good volley we have going on. Modesto hits it over. Hit over by Hayes. Orel digs it. Modesto hits it over. 20-13. And Macy DeMayo back to serve. Goes in the net. (20-14). Steele back to serve for the soccer team. Fahey will hit it over. Modesto with the big hit over. Steele tries to hit it, and they can't quite get it over there. Field hockey up 21-14 over the girls' soccer team. Macy DeMayo. Hazel hit it over. Modesto taps it over. DeMeo. Richard. Hits the net. Goes over, out of bounds. Point to the soccer team. Steele back to serve here. Nice serve by her. Modesto with the miss hit. 21-16. Another ace there. (17) 21-17, just 4 points away. Could force a third set here. Modesto can't quite get it over. Nice attempt though. Good serve from Skylar Steele. And it's 21-18. Another good serve. Bouchard hits into the net. 21-19. Girls soccer coming back here. It's a net, rolls over. Modesto will hit it over. Instantly returned. Fahey will hit it. Goes out of bounds. 21-20. Steele with finally a missed serve, but she did an excellent job at the service line there. And back to serve is Macy DeMeo. Goes to the net. 21-22. Skylar Steele back to serve. Nice serve, no. And return goes out of bounds from DeMeo. 22-22. Another close one here. Modesto instantly returns it. And a miss hit by Bouchard. 23-22. Girls soccer having a chance here. They could win it. DeMeo. Modesto hits it over. Oh, and a miss hit there. 20, all tied up, 23-23. Just like the first one. And Modesto back to serve. She's wearing 2-2-2. Oh, Hayes didn't think it out of the distance. She got a hold of it, but set point here and game point if field hockey. They get this point, they win. Modesto will serve it out of bounds. So now it's win by 2 here. Steele back to serve. Win by 2 here. That one goes in the net from Steele. She's upset with herself there. Back to serve. He's number 8. And field hockey will win. They win 26-25. I think we'll still play the third set here maybe. Or, yeah, we will. So, oh no, that'll be the game. So it was just, well, that'll do it for the volleyball showdown for girls soccer and field hockey. So we'll go to the boys soccer match versus the Frontier football team. We'll be right back. We're going to end this stream. We'll start a new one. No. And so we'll close this one out. And then we'll start. You can join us for the next stream. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. We'll be right back.